My name is Angelica Sevilla. I'm a senior majoring in psychology and minoring in English. B3, the B3 stands for Being, Belonging, and Becoming. It's a nonprofit organization that was started by 3 UNC alumni who are now OTs. They just wanted to foster a community that's both social and vocational in helping people of all ranges of disabilities. This internship offers opportunities to both allies and neurodivergent individuals. I'm kind of a special case because I am both neurodivergent, I have ADHD. I'm also an ally because I'm learning skills to help other people who are neurodivergent. One of my main roles is assisting in belonging in the workplace, which is a class we hold. We help neurodivergent individuals gain vocational skills to get further in their careers. One of my favorite things we've gone over is basically how to communicate your need to your bosses and your coworkers of what accommodations you need as a neurodivergent individual. And I think these kind of things don't even really need to be just for neurodivergent people. If your needs are like auditory or visual, or just saying that, I need a break every now and then, being able to communicate that is really important. I also work shifts at the coffee kiosk at Chapel Hill Public Library. It's usually an ally intern and a neurodivergent intern, and we just work together, helping to serve coffee. We're learning together how to work in the workplace. I've never worked as a barista before. I was really excited to do it though. I've only ever worked in clinical settings. I love working alongside the people in B3. It's been really fun. I think one of the biggest challenges has definitely been not taking on too much, letting people know when I need help, letting my coworkers who are neurodivergent also take responsibility and take their roles on. Like, I don't have to do everything, and I'm learning about it. It's a good experience. Greg and Jacqueline, who are a married couple who co-own B3, they are OTs, and they've been such a good resource in just learning about like what graduate program should I go to, what does an OT life even look like, just learning how to not promote ableism, I think is the biggest thing, and just like from a standpoint of someone who's neurodivergent, how can I be more inclusive. A great thing B3 is doing is providing jobs for people who are neurodivergent, and their job applications don't really get looked at elsewhere. They just kind of get tossed aside. But here, they offer opportunities, but they are temporary. Right now, since the company is so new, they can't provide any permanent jobs. One thing that I do want to see in the future are not only providing permanent jobs, but also the skills they've learned here applying to different companies. But you'll find a lot of members of B3 now working at Purple Bowl. And I want to see more companies do that. I think when people think of people with disabilities, when I tell people about my internship, for example, they always assume that I'm working with children. Most times when you think about someone with a mental disability, you're thinking of a child with Down syndrome. B3 has exposed me to a community of individuals who are atypical. It is so great that kids who have disabilities can get their needs met and get support in their schools, but we see that once those kids get out of school and then they're going off to the workforce, they're not getting as much support as they otherwise should have. When B3 helps people build these skills up for them to be able to be more part of their community when otherwise they wouldn't have been able to. The thing is, like, the goal is never fully independence, but to be in a place that really is helping you reach your full potential in a lot of different areas in your life is something that I think is extremely valuable. I am really glad that I took a risk and went outside my comfort zone to apply to this internship, and I'm even more grateful that I was granted it. I've learned so much being a part of this community. I've met so many great people, and it's just been a really fulfilling and great learning experience.